how to make the basketball team from a coach's perspective. Listen, my name is Coach Jay. I've been coaching basketball for well over 10 years, and I focus on basketball IQ, the mental and practical side of basketball, just helping athletes to reach some of their athletic goals in the sport of basketball. And today, I just want to tackle this conversation around how to make the team, whether that's at the middle school, high school, or even the collegiate level. I'm going to give you some tips from a coach's lens on how to make the team. And so before I even get into the nitty-gritty details, if you want to make a basketball team, then you need to be a basketball player. And I know that might sound real fundamental, but all I mean by that is that you know the rules of basketball, first things first, and then you have a fundamental skill set. You know how to shoot, dribble, pass, all of those different things. Not saying that you have to be a master at any of them, but you have a foundational skill set. And so once you got that out the way, if time permits, one thing I encourage all athletes to do is to go meet the coach. Go figure out who the coach is, not for the sake of trying to be their best friend or whatever the case may be. The whole purpose of that is to figure out if there's any workouts going on, if there's any conditioning trainings, open gyms, anything like that, so that you can go be in the basketball culture of the team that you're trying to be a part of. And so you need to go and engulf yourself in that particular thing. And so when it comes to the day of tryouts, let's just go ahead, zoom all the way to the day of tryouts. One thing that's huge is going in the locker room, changing your clothes, and being one of the first people on the court. This is an underrated thing, overlooked thing that I don't think most athletes really pay attention to. But if you're showing up to the tryouts, you in the gym goofing around, or in the locker room goofing around, all of those different things, and you're not on the court on time, whatever the case may be, then you're already looking bad. You're already knocking points off of you when it comes to making this team. And so I always encourage any basketball player trying to make a team, show up super early. If tryout starts at 3 o'clock, show up at 2, even if you're just hanging out around the gym, whatever the case may be. But the moment that the locker room opens up and you can change your clothes, go in there, change your clothes, and be one of the first people on the court. So that's all of the things before tryouts even starts. Go meet the coach, figure out whatever, some conditionings, whatever the case may be, show up to those things. And then the day of tryouts, be one of the first people on the court. So that's that. Let's get into the actual tryout. I'm gonna give you 3 keys, 3 things that you need to knock out. And the first one is effort. You just need to literally give these drills, all of these different things, your all. When it's time to run, sprint hard. Anytime it's time to play defense, play the best defense that you can. Give 100% effort, rebound, all of those different things, stuff that you don't have to be super skilled to do, to give 100% effort. You need to make sure that you're doing that, at the very least. Number 2, confidence. Confidence. When it comes to these drills and stuff like that they're going to have at the tryouts, try your best to be in the front of the line. Not saying that you have to be the absolute first person to go, but you do need to be close to the front of the line. Don't be one of those people hiding out in the back, trying not to do the drills, or trying to get past, the ones that you feel like you don't want to be embarrassed if you miss the layup, whatever the case may be. Confidence is everything. So be in front of the lines. If you make a mistake, just move on. Just keep going. Keep doing what you got to do. Do not be out here shying away from things, being afraid, whatever the case may be. If there's good players there's a star on the team, don't be scared to guard them. Be confident. Be confident. Have some effort. That's 1. Show some confidence. That's 2. And number 3, this one is play to your strengths. While you're there, if you're fast, if you're one of the fastest people there, beat everybody in the race. If you're stronger than people, make sure you're utilizing your strength. If you're taller than people, utilize your height. If you can shoot the lights out, when you get the opportunity, knock down your shots, play to your strengths. I know it could sound a little like it's contradicting with the confidence side, because you want to make sure that you're showing off your best, but confidence just means that you're just not being afraid, to do things. Playing to your strengths is just making sure you're highlighting the best things about yourself when it's time to highlight those things. And so you couple all 3 of these things in: effort, confidence and playing to your strengths, you have a higher chance, like I said, of making the team. Granted, some teams, if everybody there, if the competition is really high, it gets tough. I get it. But at the same time, if you could do these things that I said, show up to the show up to the tryout early, be one of the first people on the court. That shows a level of leadership and confidence and all of the things that you're ready, that you're professional. And then you do these 3 things when the trials start. You bust your butt on all of the drills, or effort. Let me say, you have effort and everything. Running super hard, busting your butt on the drills, all of those different things. You're showing a level of confidence. When it's time to do drills or they're looking for volunteers to start a new drill, you're at the front of the line, be confident. Then last but not least, like I said, play to your strengths. Make sure that you are highlighting the best parts of your game. And so this is not, like I said, guaranteed to make sure that you make any and every team that you ever try out for. But like I said, you do these things, I guarantee you have a higher chance of making any basketball team that you try out for.